Now, you know what? Let's also take a moment to clown on Donald Trump, okay? So, folks, there's this guy named Ron DeSantis. Now, Ron DeSantis is not a good man. He's not a guy you would typically call like a useful man, a good man, a decent dude. He's not someone you would think well of. But he has done exactly one thing right. He has done exactly one thing right that I personally appreciate. And that is, he ruled that the Epstein documents had to be released. On July 1st. So, we've got a bunch of new information about some of the people in those Epstein documents. And, well, wow, very interesting. Prior to marrying Melania in January of 2005, Trump was calling Jeffrey Epstein in 2004 on the regular. Oh, guy he barely knew, huh? But he was calling him personally. Weird. We see Donald's phone messages in the West Palm Beach indictment of Epstein released today. His messages are in between girls calling to confirm massage appointments and messages from disgraced modeling agent Jean-Luc Brunel. So weird. So weird. Oh, look, it's Donald Trump right here. That's crazy. Wild stuff. Oh, look, it's Donald Trump again. Damn, that's so weird. That's so weird. I just, it's so weird. So weird. You know, we weren't close at all, folks. We weren't close at all. I barely knew him. I wish his madame well. I wish her well in court. We both have the same taste in women. We both like them young. You know, it's wild. You know, it's wild the second a conservative figure becomes involved in, I don't know, soliciting a child for sex or talking and hanging out with a guy known for procuring children for sex. Conservatives who are all about think of the children 100% of the time otherwise weirdly go really silent when it's their guy. Their guy is out there saying, oh, well, actually, I mean, she was basically an adult, man. Like, suddenly they're like, oh, yeah, you know, well, you have to take into account all of the factors, okay? Remember, what's the velocity of the Earth's rotation, okay? We gotta really pin this down, okay? Because there might be some way in which, as she said how old she was, there was a gust of wind, and, you know, it contorted the audio into making it seem like she said 18 when really she said 15, okay? Like, it's totally, that's what happened with my guy, my conservative influencer, my Dr. Disrespect, my Jeremy from the Quartering, my Donald Trump. That's what happened there. You know, you got to take into account the Coriolis effect, all right? If you're not taking into account the Coriolis effect, you don't understand these kinds of things. Like, suddenly it becomes like, you know, it's like that Jenny Nicholson tweet about how, like, if you offend a man on the internet, he suddenly switches into the mode as if he's writing a missive from the front lines of the Civil War. It's like that, but with, you know, kid-groomy conservatives. Donald Disrespect, yeah. Weird how that works. Shocking that they don't actually care. Yeah, it's so weird that their priorities would be made up. Anyway, worth revisiting this particular clip of Donald Trump being interviewed by Fox News. Just apropos of nothing. I wonder if Fox News did any journalism on this one.
Would you declassify the 9/11 files?
Yeah.
Would you declassify JFK files?
Yeah.
Would you,
I did a lot of it.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
I guess I would. I think that less so because, you don't know. You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff in there because there's a lot of phony stuff with that whole world. But I think I would.
Would you declassify the 9?
Oh, yeah, I would. I would, I would do that. Yeah, but you have to remember there's a lot of fake stuff in there, but I would declassify. Yeah, but there's a lot of fake stuff in there. Just a lot of phony stuff in there. You can't believe all the names you see in those flight logs. Most incriminating thing you've seen today so far.